Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing tonight?
Good to see everybody. We lost somebody, but I'm sure he'll be back.
Yeah, we lost
Greetings,
somebody.
beautiful people.
How you doing, Watt?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful. Can't complain at all.
Hello, Mr. Brian Smith. Nice to see you, Miss Grace Johnson, Big Bro TH2, Lisa House, Dana B, Susie B, or Susie D, Dana B. I got all these B's and
Miss
D's.
Grace Johnston, good to see you.
Would ranching be the same thing as complaining or no?
Ranting? Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll save my rants then.
ER, good to see you, Eric.
Hi, Eric.
Miss Susie D. Journey of Life, good to see you. Bubble Bibble, good to see you. I think that's everybody. Hope you guys are doing well tonight on this Saturday. Tonight's subject is one that I can tell you what, this gal right here has been pretty passionate about it, and
it puts me in tears to think
I've literally watched her cry talking about this. It's especially when you see how it affects.
It's that serious.
Yeah. I mean, it's not new knowledge, and it's not like, it's just like all of a sudden it just kind of hits you, and it affects you in a different way at this time.
Journey of Life picked up my mom from the hospital today. Her surgery went well. Amen.
All right.
Minka dear, good evening. Ruben D.
Minka dear, good to see you.
So I'll tell you guys a secret. We did have Bushcraft family up here, but he must maybe got a phone call or had to deal with something. I'm not sure. So, or I lost internet. I don't know. So recently we had some internet issues, and we had to have Spectrum come out and redo everything. And the girl that came, she was really, really great. She took time. Explosions going off, and they lost power and internet. Prayers out for Bushcraft that that they are all safe. There's explosions going off, and they lost power and internet just now.
Who is this?
Ohio. Bushcraft was in backstage with us, as you know, and the reason he's not up there anymore is they just lost power and internet, and explosions going off.
Transformer, maybe?
Maybe possible. That would explain it if they lost power.
Well, he's emphasized explosion. I don't know.
Well, could be a transformer.
Bear Truth. Everything's going to go okay.
Sitting here eating a homemade brownie in front of you, I'll think about you with every bite.
That's sweet. Like literally, that's sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, we sent you a email. Anyone that we didn't send an email, we'll drop it in the chat. And if you want to come up and chit chat with us, we can. But we do have I don't know, like 9 tabs up here to go through. It doesn't mean we have to go through all of them. If it doesn't take too long, which we want to talk about this as long as y'all want to, we do know there's another upcoming live if it's still going to be going on tonight, but we might be able to have time for trivia. But if not, we hope to see you guys next Saturday for that too.
Yeah, next Saturday we'll get back to trivia, but we got a lot to get through tonight. What the heck happened?
I have no idea. I heard explosions.
Do you think it was a bunch of
and then our power went off, and then
the ground shut?
Didn't come back on. Yeah.
Well, that doesn't happen with transformers. I mean,
it can. Yeah.
They're pretty bright. I've seen those. My eyes. I thought it got my retinas because I was pretty close to it. And then the line went down across the road.
Storming?
Hey, Debbie.
Is it storming where you're at, Bushcraft?
No.
Okay.
No storms.
No storms. Mr. Jeff Bear and Dixie, and I thought, Miss B Charming and Debbie.
A bunch of messages now. Did you feel that?
Did you feel that? Probably TH2. T.
No.
Yeah. ER says TH2 did fart. I heard it way down south.
That's what I was thinking.
I concur.
Very good. The title of the stream, the GMO seed threat, and a look inside the seed bank. And let's dig deeper into that. Lake did a video earlier this week about the GMO seed threat a look inside the seed bank. This is a live stream to kind of pair up with that. I think
And have other people like up on panel and in chat to have a conversation about it.
yeah. Hey, operator.
Hi,
Autumn Leaf. Good to see you.
The reason Josh is talking now is because I get very hyper about this subject to the point where it puts me in tears. So.
Yeah. I think right off the bat, I would like to start with that graphic that shows the diminished
Please.
variety. We have several different things we want to present, but there's one graph that shows a bunch of statistics. It shows an 80-year span, and well, let me just put it up here on the screen.
Thank you guys for coming in tonight, and thank you guys for coming up on panel. Bushcraft knew that I wanted to talk about this.
Not that.
Yeah.
StreamYard's changed
thank
this
you.
stuff, so it's harder for me to find it. Nope.
I think when you push the thing that you want to show up here, there you go.
All right. Okay, yeah, that'll work. That's good enough, right?
Yeah,
That's probably as big as we can get it.
I think so.
So this is an article, and this article is not new. This is from 2012.
Wow,
The
93%.
Yeah.
It's actually 94%. It just changed.
I want you to think about these numbers. It says in 80 years, we lost 93% of variety in our food seeds. So 93%, that we have 7% left. And maybe that doesn't register. So we have, there's a graph here that I found absolutely fascinating. And there's some good stuff. It's a really short article. It said seeds are tricky things. On one hand, we have the whole omnivore's dilemma argument, whatever that means, that industrialized and genetically engineered food is probably bad. Yes.
Yeah.
On the other, we have strains of vegetables that can grow 4 times as much produce on the same plot of land as their heirloom counterparts, a successful man-dictated genetics that we've actually been fueling for millennia. After all, we wouldn't have the heirloom seeds of today if our grandfather's grandfather's grandfather hadn't saved the seeds from the sweetest watermelons or the most drought-resistant cantaloupes.
Like 400 years in some indigenous families.
Yes.
Or more.
Now, I want you to take a look at this picture, Bushcraft.
A century ago.
Yeah.
We have pictures.
Okay, you see the different varieties of seed here. Just for an easy example, let's look at this one right here, this beet. And these, 80 years ago, there were 288 varieties of beets. Fast forward 80 years, we now have 17 varieties. 93% of our varieties.
They weed them out because they're not productive.
Can't even think of a word to describe it.
Yep.
And those are natural varieties. So I want to make that point that those are natural varieties, not things with the genetically modified.
Yeah, correct.
Right.
Look at the cabbage. 544 varieties of cabbage 80 years ago. Now we have 28.
So that's non-existent. Those strain varieties don't even exist.
No,
Gone.
They're gone.
Never to see them again.
They're not even in our seed banks.
And you can go. You see these numbers at the bottom. How small these numbers are, right?
Now look at our corn.
Yeah,
12.
corn. There's only 12 types. Now let's trace this corn back up. There used to be 307 types of corn. Now there's 12.
Wow, not even 100 years ago.
Do you want to know how many natural varieties of asparagus we now have? Take a guess.
2.
We have 1
God,
from several hundreds, like 300, over 300 varieties of asparagus. We now have 1 natural variety of asparagus.
Yeah, I want to look at this. This radishes.
Asparagus.
Well, let's look at tomatoes. Tomatoes, there were 408 types
in 1903. Now, before this, there was even more.
Now there's 79. That's, I mean, I don't know, that graph that hits me in the face, and it's like,
yeah,
what the heck happened? What the heck happened?
Well, let's talk about what happened.
You figure
I mean-
tomatoes, that's probably your most common growable thing. Most people like tomatoes.
Yeah, and it's is this a byproduct of companies, poking around and prodding at these seeds? Because GMO is not necessarily a new thing.
No.
Oh, no.
Genetically modified seeds have been around for a long time.
And some people may even think it's better and good because they've taken these genetically modified seeds, for instance, and done wheat and corn to not only do bigger crops and more widespread crops, but they also make them drought resistant, more bug resistant. So you see where we're going here? There's all these perks to this, correct?
Hey, Ralph, good to see you, brother.
However,
Word of God taught by Ralph. Good to see
hi,
you, brother.
hey, Ralph, how are you?
Long-term effects are detrimental.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
So,
okay. Power poles are on fire.
Oh,
oh,
that'll do it. That'll do it.
oh boy.
Yeah. So this graph, it shows just a tremendous, and by tremendous, let's look at that number up top of this tab again. This is, let's see, what was it? All the way up.
93%.
93% is what's been lost in 80 years. That is staggering. Now I'm going to put, I'm going to copy the link to this. I'm actually going to put it right in the chat.
And you can look up things from 2017 that'll tell you, like now it's 94% of the varieties. So already, what year was this article? 16?
12.
12.
12. So
I think it's
And you may not
96.
think, sorry,
I think it's 96 right now.
96%.
96. So like that,
Yeah.
like you may not think 1% is a big deal, but it absolutely is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's
you're right
massive.
about that.
Is it because it's easier to control when there's less varieties? I don't know. Anyway, so we have this drastic, and there's the link in StreamYard if anybody wants to pop up. We have this drastic decline in seed varieties up to what we think now is not 93%, 96%. Now we're going to switch to a different aspect of this. You have a certain group of very powerful companies
Yes.
that have established dominance over over the remaining 4 or 5% that's left of seed varieties.
Monsanto.
Yeah. Let's take a look at this one.
Can they? Yep, they can see it.
Yeah.
It's taking a minute on my laptop to show up. There we go.
And the heading.
Faster than that.
The heading is "Who owns the seeds bought by farmers and gardeners?" And this is not new. This is 2017.
Mhm.
But this goes way, way back, and we'll also get back to that in a minute.
Yeah. The article says the seeds planted by farmers and gardeners used to be in the public domain. But then in the 1980s, new laws and court rulings made it easier to patent them.
83 through 88.
Right. They are patenting seeds. It says ever since then, companies like Monsanto and DuPont, and these are your big players.
But wait, you can't modify or you cannot patent though what's natural, correct? I just want to make that point. You cannot just patent things like that.
Right. You have to change it.
That are God given.
You have to
Yep.
modify it.
Mhm.
Right.
You like them patenting us.
And if
Yeah.
there's no natural seed left, then they all
Yeah,
own
exactly.
patents to everything.
Right.
Yep.
Hey, Miss Great Gems and Sue.
And they have control. It says ever since then, companies like Monsanto and DuPont have been patenting seeds modified by company scientists. Once they tweak the genetics of these seeds, they can put a patent on them. And the laws were twisted and tweaked to make this
Because they're no longer
easier
natural.
to do. Yeah, because it's no longer a natural seed because they've changed it.
Mm-hmm.
goes on to say that prevents farmers from harvesting seeds and planting them the following year. I'm going to read that again. That prevents farmers from harvesting seeds and planting them the following year. They've been modified. They're patented by these big companies.
Right.
Now, most of the seeds available for farmers are owned by just a handful of companies. And a couple of proposed mergers might reduce that number even more. Think about that. You want to talk about control, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you take a few of these powerful companies, just a handful, and now they got control over the already greatly diminished variety of seed types from what was it, 400 types down to 12 and certain, 93, 96 probably now, Bushcraft said, the reduction in varieties.
4%.
Yep. Controlled by companies like Monsanto and DuPont. And this is not new. This has been happening for a while. Says
over 100 years.
Yeah, one group of plant breeders is trying to change that by giving open access to the seeds they breed. And then we're going to continue with the article, but look at some of these headlines. The science and business of sowing seeds. And Monsanto, the behemoth that controls 90% of soybean production.
Wow.
So you have a lot of biblical words in here, sowing seeds. You've got, control. Look at that word behemoth. I mean, behemoth, that was an elephant, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, behemoth. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the just
You
drop
think
the link.
about how many soybeans. I mean, I don't know how much I consume or what it's really in, or I don't really think I eat much of it. But I mean, it's global. 90%. That's insane.
Let's take Georgia, for instance, soybeans and cotton.
Oh yeah.
These companies own all that.
Yeah.
And if you use vegetable oil, you're eating soybeans.
Yeah,
Because it's
soybeans
part of
Yeah, it's a part of the
oil.
vegetable. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's a staggering amount of things that are affected by
Okay.
soybeans.
All right, they got me. I admit they got me.
Good evening, Ross Bell. It's good to see you.
Yeah.
So, these companies also have something in common too. Guess what else they do? Is that in here? Do we have an article for that?
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's. Well, a lot of these articles are focused on these companies who have this dominance, this power in this stuff.
The big six, I think they call them.
Yeah, this article, that's why you're here, Bushcraft. This article goes all the way back to 2006.
Wow.
It says Monsanto's American Seeds Inc. buys 5 seed companies.
I'm surprised this is still here.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
A lot of these talking about seeds get shut down. These articles.
Yeah. Yep. Says Monsanto Company's American Seeds Inc. subsidiary has added 5 additions to its family of regional brands, purchasing seed companies in Indiana, Illinois, and Iowa. It's just this behemoth, this monster, Monsanto. It just keeps swallowing up companies.
Mm-hmm. The Central and Eastern Corn Belt. They call it the Corn Belt.
Yeah. And you look at some of these numbers. The money is staggering amounts of money.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to just switch tabs here real quick.
Do we have an article about the pesticide companies?
I don't think so.
Okay,
I don't
I
think
guess
we
I
have
failed
that.
to do that.
Yeah,
they are 2 of them right there, though.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Here's another really good article. It says 2 companies accounted for more than half of corn, soybean, and cotton seed sales in 2018 to 2020. That is a monopoly. That is a lot of power for a couple companies. We'll see if we can close in here and look at some of these companies. And here's 4 of them.
Yeah,
We have-
so Monsanto is a pesticide company, and they also are own. They have those ones that are like underneath them, like Bayer, the herbicide, crop seed. This is all those ones that have that. See, Monsanto.
Yeah, that's
they're a
a
pesticide company.
I mean, we have a pesticide company that is buying
Right here.
seeds.
Mhm.
Maybe because they want to
Get
modify the seeds.
this
So-
emailed over.
Yeah, I don't. This is deep stuff. You look at some of these big companies: Bayer, Corteva, Syngenta, BASF. That's another big one. This isn't even.
This doesn't even have
It's
them.
not
And then
even
they go into,
Monsanto or DuPont.
yeah, they go into other
But-
companies as well.
Yeah,
It's
you start
surprising.
tracking these companies down, you'll be all day going from one company to the other one to try to track down who owns who started it.
And the rabbit hole gets thick.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It says 2 companies, Corteva and Bayer, provided more than half the U.S. retail seed sales of corn, soybeans, and cotton. That's massive. The most recent period for which estimates are available. In recent decades, the U.S. crop seed industry has become more concentrated, with fewer and larger firms dominating seed supply. Today, 4 firms. Now listen to these names: Bayer, Corteva, ChemChina's Syngenta Group,
And Bass.
and BASF. Yep. Control the majority of crop seed and agricultural chemical sales.
Chemical.
In 2015, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
Let's see. Maybe this is what you're referring to with the 6 bushcraft. It says in 2015, 6 firms led global markets for seeds and agricultural chemicals. That could be the 6 you were referring to.
Yeah.
I think most people have heard of Bayer, but just like that one company, Corteva, by itself, it's bringing in almost 40 billion a year annually.
That's nuts.
And the agrochemicals, the headquarters of the firms with the biggest turnover in 2015. Did you guys know that this is not just America? This is all over the world. I don't have this to show on screen, but this is all over the world. There's
Yeah,
not
oh,
a
yeah.
place in the world that this isn't hitting.
Yeah. Dow and Monsanto, DuPont, FMC, those are the big ones in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got
ChemChina's big, BASF, that's in England, Bayer's in England, Syngenta's in England.
Bayer's always had their hands in some very nefarious stuff.
Yeah, I had no clue of that. I had no clue of that.
Yeah, they're part of the upper, the ones that control the world type
Yeah.
people.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
good evening, Chris Payat and
Hey, Chris.
Kitty.
Good to see you guys. It says here, as biotechnology advanced, companies created genetically modified varieties of seed. But now listen to this. Pay attention to the way this is worded. Such as herbicide tolerant. And keep in mind, is it Monsanto?
Yes.
Is a pesticide herbicide company, or insect resistant corn, soybeans, and cotton.
So even today, to bring this, just to get off this, not to get off this topic really right away, because we're going to finish reading this. Just recently, they have taken edible snapdragons and conjoined it with a purple tomato to make it even more purple.
Yeah.
Also, to make this tomato tolerant to Roundup. Do you want to eat that? Usually if your crops come in contact with certain things, or your body and family starts having health effects to these certain things, like Roundup, for instance, but these plants are living through it. And then you in return are going to be eating this plant and feeding it to your children.
Mhm. Yeah.
In my small mind, if I'm thinking that it can do all that, which that was the purple tomato that I was telling you about earlier, it's got to have that DNA to be immune to it in its thing. And like you said, you're eating it, you know.
Right. Now there are purple tomatoes out there that are have been passed down from generation to generation. But this one particular one that's bred with a snapdragon is one of these seeds we're talking about. Sorry, I didn't mean to get off that topic.
No,
there.
it's fine. It's fine. It's a good discussion. As we move towards a little further in this stream, we're going to see. We're going to show you, at least give you guys some links to a very powerful video that we recommend that you all watch. When we get there, we'll drop that link for you guys, and it's right on with this. And you know, and I think what hit us the hardest about this whole entire GMO seed threat, and you see the reduced varieties and how these so 96% of seed variety is gone, disappeared.
Mhm.
Still can't get over that.
Now you have a 4 to 5% left, controlled and dominated by massive companies who are genetically modifying this stuff, patenting it. Think about that. Now,
Who are working in chemicals.
and you brought up a good point. What they're doing is they're taking these GMO crops and they're planting them
Next to our farmers and our indigenous people who have had these seeds in their family. It's a part of them. It's a part of our creator that they know is important. It came from our creator. It came from God. God put them here. And they know the importance of this. And they want these seeds from God, from their families, to keep feeding families for as long as God decides this world is going to be as it is. But these seeds that their great grandfathers over 400 years ago have started to save, and even longer than that ago.
Yeah.
But that's what, let's just take the 400 plus years. They have protected these seeds. But when there's people who are coming in and buying land closer and closer, as soon as that crop, their genetically modified seeds, as soon as their crops cross-pollinate with theirs, it's no longer theirs. Let's not, it's, indigenous people, but us too, like we're all people. Right. I don't mean to separate that, but I'm just saying that it's, Ojibwe, for instance, has sites, which we will give you guys. They're working really hard with this. Several people are working really hard with this. But it's to me, our Native Americans or our natives, indigenous people around the world have been doing this so long because their people have seen this. They prophesied about this. They knew that this was going to happen, and they're preservers.
And they pass down their heritage through their crops, right?
And then man comes in and wants to genetically modify what God's already done perfectly.
Yeah, I mean, you get what's happening, right? These GMO crops are planted in a field, and not too far away are the seed stock and these types of corn that have been grown from generations. Like they know their ancestry through their crops. It's like that is when they look at that corn, they see their grandfather. It's their lineage. This is what's been passed down.
Like the man that stood in his field and he says, "This is my great grandfather."
Yeah, it's their heritage.
And all the grandfathers, and it's mine. and my family's, and it's my grandsons, my granddaughters, and their children. And it gives me tingles that corn is not just a plant. It's not just a corn.
Mhm.
It's not just a seed. That is them. That is them. And
Do you know what the companies do though? After they get an injunction on the property that grows the organic, the true seed, and they go over and they're a court ordered allowed to test their crops, and they go over and find out that they have been cross pollinated, and they make them shut their property down. They can't grow anymore on that property
right.
because it's their seed.
I mean, so it would fall under their patent, right?
Yeah, it's like it's a DNA. So when you that's that law. Whenever you change something and change the DNA of it, it belongs to the person who had changed it.
To be patented.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Chris Pyatt, that comment makes a lot of sense. Corrupting the seeds by cross-pollinating intentionally, and that is exactly what they're doing.
And before we went live, Wildlife was in backstage with us for about 15 minutes or so. And one of the first things you said, Wildlife, was, I don't know if you remember, but you said something about it was all by design. I don't remember how you worded that.
Oh, it definitely falls in by design. Like you said, this isn't just something that's happening here. This is something that's happening globally, and it's been happening for a while. Right before 2020, seen a big uprising in farmers and stuff and regulations that was getting passed down. And now this year mirrors that in a lot of ways. We don't see it a lot or any really on mainstream news, but if you track it, I mean, you see the farmers are struggling globally.
So we don't like presenting news like this without solution, but Bushcraft Family, the Vineyard Chicks, Lazy Days Ahead, and there's several people, tens. I mean, how many people are involved now? Like 70 something, but many people are involved, even if they didn't get the seeds from the Vineyard Chicks or Bushcraft. Bushcraft, you want to explain that? The Vineyard Chicks are in chat, but I don't know if they didn't get the email, but there's hope. That's what I was saying. This saddens me and angers me, and I have hope. And this is why.
Yeah, well, you remember there was a show. It ran for it was X-Files, and they thought it was about aliens and this and that, and there's parts of this where there's great fields of corn and stuff, which didn't make sense because corn's not pollinated that way, but they had these certain bees that would cross-pollinate things.
Mm-hmm.
And it would change stuff into where when you started eating it, you would actually get this strand inside you. And that's what it started off of one thing, but through the movies and everything, it was, again, the big elite people who were controlling everything.
Yeah, exactly right.
Remember how the movie Interstellar? Did y'all see that movie?
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah.
Well, you remember, like, within the first 15 minutes, they're sitting there watching the news. Breaking news: this year will be the last crop ever of, what was it, corn or something?
Yeah.
And just think how far fetched that would sound, But when you only got 4% left, yeah, you definitely got to battle it back. These collaborations, I think, definitely, even if people, like you said, didn't get the seeds, there's so many people that seen them videos and they're probably growing something right now.
Mm-hmm. What do you guys think about Ross's comment up here on the screen?
Yes, they did. They
did. Sue the farmers that were cross-pollinated and take their land because they can't pay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but there was people who tried to fight this, in court, like we just read, and this is still ongoing, and this is new to other people. Can you imagine being a farmer, either by yourself with a family standing in a field, or with your wife and a husband, or a grandfather and his granddaughter, standing in a field and having a man come out in a suit and hand you documents and tell you that you have to stop selling your crops.
Yeah, because
And
it falls under their patent.
because it's patent, and you just stand there like, wait a minute, it's been in my family for generations.
This is
my seed.
My grandfather's 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 seed.
They're stealing from your families.
And this is that little bit to where we used to see farmers plowing their crops under, saying the government made them do it. It wasn't the government.
Mm-hmm.
It really wasn't. I mean, the government has stuff involved in it because these people own the government.
Mm.
The FDA, that's supposed to regulate all this stuff.
Yes.
They do what they're told to do.
Yes, they do.
So grape jams, if you guys, if you guys, and Bushcraft, you would be better to say this, but Bushcraft and Vineyard Chicks Homestead, and Jesse and Lisa at Lazy Days Ahead, they're doing what is known as the Survival Seeds 2024 Challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Great, the Vineyard Chicks and Bushcraft. If you guys are interested in participating in that, they've been graciously sending out seeds, these survival seeds. These are heirloom seeds, correct?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And
GMO, nothing GMO.
Right. and am I correct? The goal is to grow these crops, harvest the seeds, so you can do this again.
Yes.
You can come out here,
Okay.
Allie's in chat.
Okay. Bushcraft, is there an easy way for anybody to find your email?
It's on my about page.
Okay. So you're focused more on the tanks. I can't say the word.
On the herbs. On the herbs and learning how to make tinctures. Yeah.
Yeah. But again, you still harvest the seeds.
Right. That's the important part. So,
Yeah.
so through this, you don't really have to contact if you don't want to, or if you feel like you're in a good position and you can do your own seeds, and they're heirloom, or it's seeds that you've been starting yourself, and maybe you haven't saved your seeds, or you don't know how to make tinctures or whatever. But there's a playlist of, if you put in when you go to search for a video, if you put in hashtag Survival Seeds 2024, it'll bring you to like almost 100, if not by now 100 videos or more of things that you can learn from so many different people. And you can we don't know it all. Okay. We just don't. We might know a lot. We might know some, we might know nothing. But the thing of it is that we need to learn how to individually save our seeds. Get your neighbors, get your town, get your go get yourself involved in the schools. There's a lot of schools that still have gardens, and certain like gym class or home ec class, they still go out here and they do a garden and they tend to it and learn about it. Get into your school, get into your nursing homes.
Is that the correct hashtag?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Survival Seeds 2024.
Yeah. If you guys type that into your YouTube search bar, that'll bring up a whole playlist of videos that you can learn from, and you can learn more about what these awesome people are trying to accomplish, Bushcraft being one of them. And I want to thank you for doing that, brother. That's powerful. And Vineyard Chicks and Jesse and Lisa, you guys are all awesome.
And if you go to either my channel or the Vineyard Chicks, we both have playlists that it's just their entry video. But if you go to the tag, the Survival Seed 2024, there is multiple videos.
Right. So that's 3 different ways. You can go to Bushcraft Family's channel and go to his playlist, Vineyard Chicks Homestead channel and go to their playlist, and the hashtag you can search bar.
If a mod wouldn't mind, please drop Bushcraft's channel and Vineyard Chicks Homestead channel, or you guys can go there.
Right.
And if you want to be part of it, I think you can still request seeds. Or
Yeah, I'm
Or you
still
can
sending
start-
seeds out.
You
Yeah.
can start your own and join in on it.
Connie says, great chat and live stream. Now I get what my grandfather said years ago. He was mad and sold all his farming land and equipment back in the 80s.
Because he was angry. And
And you remember I just did an interview. Well, it's been since January, but True Grit, they raise and grow 80-90% of their food. And I got on the subject of our corn because I was talking to him about his corn, and he has ears of corn that are over 100 years old.
yeah,
And he's thinking about, because he's really into the corn.
Mhm.
You'll get in a conversation with him about corn, you'll be sitting there for at least a couple hours.
and that's good.
And
Thank you.
Good, yeah.
he grows his own corn from his own seed.
So much you can do with it.
Yeah. And he hasn't, it's not something that he hasn't bought like 50, 60 years ago. It's
Yeah.
seeds that's been passed down.
Yeah. I wanted to take a moment and just get through a couple more tabs. There's one in particular, well, a couple, but it's leading up to one final one that we want to leave you guys with to watch.
And we have some really awesome people working on this. So we're also going to be having probably some more information as we're told that we're allowed to put it out. But this is public information as well that we're presenting tonight.
How do I do that?
But thank you to Carson and his family.
Yes. Thank you, Carson. Marlene. Thank you.
I think we mentioned the Ojibwe
Yeah.
is one of the peoples that are they knew the importance of doing this right away. Before all this even took place, they knew this was going to happen.
Right. Yep. Here's another good article. Before I get into this, I'm going to put the link to this one in the chat, so you guys are free to check these out and read at your own pace and dig in as much as you want on these.
Right.
I just wanted to kind of skim down through this one. It's about seed saving. Who owns the world's seeds? It says it might seem like a strange concept for people to own seeds. In the wild, plants produce seeds which are dispersed or spread in many different ways, such as by animals or on the wind. No one thinks about owning these seeds. They simply allow the plants to carry on.
So some of these seeds that are no longer, did you know that not every seed goes by the wind or back into the ground? Some seeds, in order to actually work correctly, it has to be eaten by the animal and pass through the animal out through their feces back into the land to be grown again.
Yeah. How cool is that?
That's really cool.
Ginseng's that way.
Yeah, God's design is phenomenal.
Wow. It's amazing how that works.
Yeah. It says, however, since the 1930s, this goes back a long time, it has been possible for companies to patent seeds that they have developed, meaning that they own the rights to the seeds and can charge others for using them. Now, I want to jump in here with a quick analogy. Okay. There was a man one time, and he was full of pride, and he was full of himself, and he just thought he was the best of the best. And one day, this man, he decided to challenge God.
Ooh.
He challenged God and said, God, I could have created a better man. I could have done it better. So God says, okay, do it. So the man, in his vast knowledge and his skill and his ability, this man, he gets down on his hands and knees and he starts gathering the dust and the dirt and he starts forming this thing into a man. And God's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Go find your own dirt. You see, that's what's going on here. They're taking what God created and they're trying to just tweak it. This wasn't, see what I'm saying? It wasn't theirs they can't patent what God created. That seems wrong to me. Just because they take the dirt and they change it, it's still God's.
It's still God's.
Okay, sorry about that little detour.
I'm not.
Since the 1930s, it has been possible for companies to patent seeds. That blows my mind that they have developed, meaning that they own the rights to the seeds and can charge others for using them. And that's where this intentional cross-pollination comes into play.
Mhm.
Now, many plants used for food, fuels, and animal fodder. Now, keep in mind,
Food fodder? My fodder?
Yeah.
Just kidding. Sorry.
Yeah, we did that. And that's another thing. You think about the diesel that's required. Ross Bell brought it up to harvest. Where do you think that diesel comes from? You look into that. The fuels and animal fodder, animal feed, have been grown from seeds that have been carefully bred to ensure that they are strong and will yield a good crop. Many of them have been genetically modified in some way to improve their changes. That's wrong. It says chances of being disease-free, or to increase their resistance to pesticides, which is absolutely phenomenal because some of these companies are pesticide companies.
Mhm.
No
You see a problem here.
No, not at all.
Let's make them resistant to our pesticides.
Well, look at your lawns, your grass seed.
Oh yeah.
That's there isn't no natural grass anymore.
No. And that's not that. Yeah.
It's all been GMO to, and that's the thing. They don't want the little weeds in your grass. They don't want the dandelions. Who owns the company that's doing that? To get rid of the dandelions, because the dandelions are good for your heart, which DuPont owns that.
Yeah. So, people around for years and years. I did it one time and I fell and I didn't even know I was doing it. And I pulled every weed. And of course, there was always some that popped up, but it was real important to have a really nice, luscious, thick, green, blue Kentucky grass lawn, right? And just keep on packing on that seed and have those little flags out in your yard, right? And one day I'm like, you know what? I don't know what I'm doing anymore. That was a long time ago, not on this land. This land is good. But, people say, well, why don't you do this or why don't you do that? And it's like, no, thank you. I'm perfectly fine of having clover to feed the rabbits and to feed my family. I'm perfectly fine having plantain that has many, many municipal purposes. And I'm like, you mind your own land and I'll mind my own. And I don't mind if I have a little crabgrass. But if you let me know if it ever travels over to you, and I'll take care of it for you. Seriously, like I don't care, because our land is rich. It may not be a big piece of land, but it's rich because it has so much that I don't even realize how to use yet fully.
And that's the thing, though, is you believe that, but your next door neighbor, I can't stand that stuff. But all that the stuff leaks over to your side.
Right. And they've got companies coming over with little machineries spreading all kinds of stuff all over there. When it rains, guess where that goes?
Yeah.
Be Charming says, my grass is organic, grown, and heirloom quality, complete with weeds of the season.
Amen, B.
Grape says, my lawn is covered by dandelion.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah. My foster sister comes over every year and collects dandelions for weeks.
The dandelions are some of the first things that pop up for the bees, right?
It is.
Yeah, I already had a dandelion salad already.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
All this nice weather.
They can't start coming up around here.
Was that GMO?
Oh, no.
You got dandelion wine. You've got dandelion tinctures. I think it was this Cindy Squirrel.
There's so much you can do with dandelion. It's
the whole
crazy.
plant.
It's one of the best things for your heart is dandelion tea or a tincture.
Yeah, that's a tough word to say.
Tincture. It's tincture.
Tincture.
Tincture. Hell, you can't slow it down. It's just a tincture.
How does he have a hard time saying that? But he says some of the biggest longest words.
The biblical words.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't say tincture.
Because you're thinking about it too much.
Yeah, apparently.
And
I'm going to read just a little bit of this. It says genetically modified or GM or F1 hybrid seeds which have been crossbred between particular types of plants can often not be saved in any case because they are genetically unstable. Now listen to this. Farmers who use these seeds have to pay the breeders and the companies that have bought the rights to own the seeds. If they save seeds and plant them another year, they must pay again for the use of these farm-saved seeds. Sometimes it is illegal to save seeds from GM or F1 crops altogether, and farmers found to be doing so can face big fines.
Yep.
It's also illegal for farmers to give any surplus seed that they have saved to another farmer for free. That's nuts.
Mhm.
That's insane.
That's where you go down the road and you see that this land was planted by and owned by so and so company. It's the seed company, basically.
Kim China. Wow.
Amazing stuff. It says farmers are not allowed to sell any crops such as wheat, barley, or oats without first having had their crops certified by the Animal and Plant Health Agency. If they try to sell any seed that is not correctly registered, they face legal action.
So now they stole from you, and now they're going to charge you to use it and tell you when and how.
Yeah. And then we go.
If you don't use it,
Right.
if you take it to market, that's the bad seed, or that's the bad grain, or whatever.
Yeah. It says BASF, Bayer, Monsanto, ChemChina, Syngenta, and Corteva Agriscience are the four big corporations that currently own the rights to over 2/3 of the world's seed and pesticide sales.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. What is that? One,
monopoly.
2, 3, 4.
And there's more. And then there's, what are they called? Sub companies, or like the little companies underneath them and in between
Subsidiaries.
Subsidiaries.
Yeah.
Subsidiaries. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's more.
12,000-year-old right.
Yeah. Listen to that. It says these sales generate huge profits for the companies, and they have been accused of biopiracy by activist Pat Mooney of the ETC Group for Eco Justice. And he goes on to say, Mooney accuses the companies of decimating the innovative contribution of public sector researchers and threatening the 12,000-year-old right of peasants to breed, save, and exchange their seeds.
Yep.
Lake
Carson sent over another email, which I just sent to you for another link of
Lake did a video. It had this exact same title, the GMO seed threat. Look inside the seed bank. Earlier this week, she did a video, and it's actually, I think it's linked in the
description
of this video. Highly encourage you to watch that. I mean, this is important stuff.
Right.
This is important stuff.
I want to emphasize, so again, problems that we're facing, problems that have already taken place. So how can we go forward? Because I'm losing my words here because I'm still so hyper. We like help with my words, my brains, I'm telling you. Going forward, we need remedies. There's another word I'm looking for, though. Solutions. Thank you.
I got that one. I just can't say.
Yeah.
Tincture.
So there's always, it's good to work on that hope and that faith and solutions going forward positively. So seed banks, start one with yourself and your family and make it grow. Pray on it. Ask God to bless that.
Mm-hmm.
Ask God to bless other people with their gardening this season and every season and with their seed banks. And you're not know-it-alls. We're not. Learn something
yeah.
new, something good, something positive. If you think you know everything, which you
I
know,
I get
past,
excited when I learn something new. It's
yeah,
Me too.
woohoo.
yeah.
Thank you for that, teacher. Tincture. Why didn't you guys tell me that?
Well, Tinkerbell,
Tank,
Tink,
sure.
sure, yeah.
Tincture.
Yeah,
Hey,
like a denture
that's
with a
easy.
tincture.
Thanks, too. I got you next time, bro.
He's big bro's always got your back.
Tincture.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
Tinkerbell.
I got a video on how to save seeds for up to 10, 20 years.
Yes, and check that out, please. Go over, but you got all those in playlists, and you have everything. They can go to Bushcraft Family and then type in what? There's like keywords you can type in,
Yeah, just
right?
seed saving.
Seed
Yeah.
saving. And it should bring you right to every video that he's done on that.
Okay, I'm going to put
Yeah.
the link in the chat for the one we just looked at. So if you guys want to check out that one.
And did you all know that wildlife has got garlic growing in 5-gallon pails? Are they 5 or 7 gallons?
5-gallon buckets.
5-gallon buckets. Now that is awesome, because that's another thing, to help with this is keeping things away from other things, so you're not cross-pollinating yourself on your own land, but having container gardens to keep things away from your other parts of your garden.
They are huge hornworms. Those are bearded dragon food.
Well, actually, no, not all lizards can eat just regular hornworms. Out of the wild, there's these turquoise and blue ones that they're good for them. But once they turn green, they can actually become toxic. But out in the wild, I don't know how that works.
All right.
Hornworms are awful on tomato worms, I call them.
Okay, I'm going to switch tabs here because we definitely want to get into this.
Yes.
There's a couple more things we want to show you guys. Let me scroll up. This is called the Scatter Seed Project. Now, I'm going to put the link to this in the chat also.
And we'll put all these in the description after the live.
Yeah.
I'll do it if you don't want to.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Hey, Miss Lady Dagger Status. I saw you in here earlier and I waved, but hello.
Yeah, it says
Al Bundy.
Scatter Seed Project, collecting, preserving, and sharing our horticultural heritage.
Right.
And this gives us a glimpse at something that we want you guys to really watch. It says the Scatter Seed Project, as featured in the documentary Seed, the Untold Story. Okay, that documentary, which is actually linked in the description of this stream. It's the last thing in the description. Seed, the Untold Story. You can watch that for free on YouTube.
It's an hour and 34 minutes and 30 seconds long.
It is powerful.
Perfect.
And it goes in depth with the Native American aspect of this, and you will get emotional watching it.
Yes, you will.
You really will.
And these Native Americans know of God. They believe in Jesus Christ, your Savior.
So Scatter Seed originally got its name from concern that genetic material preserved in some institutional collections or seed banks is not available to the general public. Ultimately, the most sustainable place for preserving genetic diversity is in the horticultural landscape, the gardens and farms of the world, where varieties are actively used, evaluated, in some cases adapted and evolved. And here you go. Why bother? Extinction is a term we often hear only attributed to wild things. You hear about animals going extinct, right?
Yeah.
But it is a harsh reality for agriculture as well.
They're living things.
Yeah. Plants are well more than a lot of the animals that are.
Yeah. It says
Birds and the bees.
Gone forever.
Gone.
Well, without the plants, we're not going to have any animals or bees.
That's true. 94% of vegetable seed varieties have been lost during the 20th century. Now, that is a staggering number.
Global.
That's a lot.
Gone.
Globally.
Gone.
It's unimaginable.
As global agriculture became more consolidated and food production moved away from local farms and backyard gardens, the majority of heritage varieties vanished. Not only do diverse heirloom crops connect us with our past, but they also hold solutions for future problems. And I really like this quote.
This man's a beautiful man.
Yes, it says genetic diversity is the hedge between us and global famine. This is the gentleman in the documentary.
This is Will.
Seed the Untold Story. You'll spend some time with this gentleman.
He's not related to Bushcroft.
It could be. But yeah, this is a absolutely phenomenal documentary, and I'm going to let's see. The documentary itself, Seed the Untold Story. You have to go to the description, or just type that in. Type that into your YouTube search engine, Seed the Untold Story, and you'll find it.
I'll put it in chat as well.
Lake said she'll drop it in chat there. Phenomenal stuff. And you get a glimpse of what's so powerful. You know, oftentimes we and today's times, how many times we just run to the grocery store, we do this, we do that, everything's convenience. Native Americans,
wrong one.
it's their crops were everything. Like we said, they passed down through their generations. Like they would look at a breed or a type of corn, and they would see their grandfather in that.
What's the name of that Seeds the Untold Story, right?
Yeah, and y'all are silly for typing one in there. That's just craziness.
Hi, Eric Wild Man.
Hey, Wild Man, good to see you. So yeah, definitely check out that.
I'm trying to get it in there.
Lake's going to drop that any moment.
Yeah, it's about an hour and a half, hour and 35 minutes or so. Many of you spend probably like leaving us at nighttime after work or whatever. We spend a couple hours just searching and doing whatever, watching a movie or whatever. Put it up on your TV if you can, and just watch it with your family.
Yeah, it's
you guys.
That's genetically modified.
We're losing them. Jalapeno spam. Oh, grape jams is even in on this.
Yeah. You know when it's time to start wrapping up when we go to spam.
Yeah. Hi, Chuck.
Mr. Chuck. Good to see you.
I'm not sure if I ever said hi. I clicked on some people like Pat Evans and everybody, and I was waving while Mr. Bigfoot over here was chit-chatting.
See, Ross says, Dr. Vandana Shiva, physicist, philosopher, environmental activist, eco-feminist, and author of numerous books on subjects like biopiracy and earth democracy. That biopiracy, there you go.
Thank you, Ross.
Good stuff.
Yeah,
Ross.
that's a good, yeah.
And also, I'm not sure if Carson's listening with his wife tonight, but thank you, Carson, if you go back and watch this later, for all the information. I haven't gotten to all the emails. He did know that we were doing this. So, of course, he elected to ask lots and lots of questions.
We're probably going to have to do a follow-up with this.
Because of his heritage.
Right. Carson is a wealth of knowledge when it comes to this.
Yeah.
I do have the one tab that we can share, though, right? Is it okay to share it?
I also sent you a new email, so now you have 2 things that you can give these guys. Yep.
Okay.
Guys and gals.
So I'm going to switch to.
That one's so pretty.
Yeah. Okay, there we go.
And, just because this is colorful, people will think, well, that looks GMO'd. No, this is naturally, and it's been this way for hundreds of years. Yep. And it's beautiful.
Here is the link to what we have up on the screen now. And this is really cool.
And go ahead and click that now, because you'll see that first picture, how beautiful that is.
This is the Alliance of Native Seed Keepers. You can buy seeds, right?
Glass gem.
Yeah, this is corn seeds, glass gem. Check that out.
$2. Imagine that.
Look at that. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Man.
That is amazing.
When I was little, my mom used to always have those sitting on our table. And as I got older, I used to go get what we call Indian corn. And they say, oh, you can't eat that. Well, guess what?
Oh, boy. You can eat that.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I grew up with in the 80s where you can't eat that. That's ornamental corn, as they would tell us.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
You gotta get it early enough.
Yeah.
So
But
this
it's
that's 20 seed count, $2. Alliance of Native Seed Keepers.
Look at that. You can pop it or grind it.
Mhm.
Make popcorn or grind it for like tortillas or meal.
Yeah. Cornbread.
Cornbread. Oh man, that'd be a good cornbread. Heck
Mm.
yeah. Man.
Yeah, I got a recipe for that too.
It's
I
very
love
cool.
a good cornbread recipe.
Yeah. I didn't have a whole lot of time to look.
There's one more email. I'm going to put this in chat, though. I can do this one, actually.
Okay, legal drop that one.
Yeah. I keep forgetting.
There's so much heritage here.
Yeah.
Powerful. So yeah,
Copy.
we're not telling you to buy anything.
No, and we don't get anything from this. We're just trying to help you help the world and be a part of this seed saving community where going forward you're making a difference. And it's not about money. It's about your families and your families to come. Like, we're not going to be around forever. And you know that you've done your part to help your family's grandchildren's grandchildren, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you look at 94 to 96% of varieties are gone. And they are this what you're looking at on the screen right here.
What's this organization's name again? The Seed Alliance, Natural Seed Alliance?
Alliance of Native Seed Keepers.
Yeah.
Okay. Alliance of Native Seed Keepers.
PNW is asking if you can eat it. It's perfect for popping or grinding, derived from multiple native corn varieties.
Shoot you.
Yeah.
Make some cool multicolored popcorn.
You know, but you can do this not just with corn, but with, and I wanted, okay, so Burpee. Did I send you that email? That was beautiful. Burpee has something to say about all this.
You know, Burpee, the seed packets that you see when you go in most stores nowadays.
Oh yeah.
Walmart.
Walmart.
I want to get their exact wordage, though.
Burpee had something to say about the GMO stuff.
Did I send that to you?
I don't believe so.
I'm going to go look in there.
We appreciate you guys, having this discussion with us tonight. It's a very, very good conversation to be had.
It's important.
Very important.
It really is. And that, like I said, if you guys were not familiar with this, it's the Survival Seeds 2024 is the hashtag. If you type hashtag Survival Seeds 2024 in your YouTube browser, what will they find?
So much stuff, so much knowledge. People growing stuff in different regions. You may see somebody near your region is growing stuff, so you can kind of get some good ideas,
Well, anyways, I will find it rather than take all the time for watch me find this. Burpee said they do not work, and nor have they ever, or nor will they ever going forward work or sell in GMO seeds. Never will they do genetically modified seeds. And they're proud of that. Thank you, Burpee.
Yeah, right. Grace just put the hashtag there in chat. Type that into your YouTube browser and you find a whole wealth of knowledge on stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of weird with the timing. When it gets close to the weekend, I always Google events in my area, just to see if there's any local events or stuff. But one that popped up for next weekend was a local market downtown, and it's like a meet and greet seed swap. It's a seed swap event.
How cool is that?
That's beautiful.
She said accumulated with stuff that we've known. Do these people know this stuff? You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good question.
And this isn't just happening to seeds, the fruits, vegetables, what have you, about things that go into our mouths and on our bodies, but this is happening to other plants in this world as well.
Yeah.
So, and
There's
that,
there's the direct link to the hashtag.
and just
Oh, very
because a
good. Thank you.
human can't consume something, an animal that you possibly is useful to you or for food for you, they also depend on these plants,
Hmm.
fruits to be healthy.
Mhm. Yep.
Yep.
That's why that silly thing where they try to tell people that we came from evolution and
Mm,
there's no God and stuff. Just look. Take one animal.
Mm.
Take a cow. We get nourishment. We get the milk. We can eat the cow, but just think of what that cow has to do to survive. It eats the grass, which that's a whole nother line of different things that was created just for that cow to eat. And then the design of the cow that has all them stomachs in there to digest the grass, and when it
Mhm.
farts, it creates where we can breathe oxygen, because that's part of what we breathe is that carbon. There's so much down the line. The fertilizer from its poop.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It's amazing how you can keep on going down the line, and how is that evolution that just happened to do all these miracles?
Mm. Yeah, you're 100% right.
yeah. So you guys can look it up, but Burpee actually has a promise that they are a non-GMO company and how they know the importance to never do that.
Oh, that means a lot to me.
Yeah, because Burpee is too. You see a lot of it, like every place. I mean, you even go to a gas station around here. There's this big thing that you can turn that just has seeds from like the top to the bottom all the way around.
But still do your research, because there are a lot of companies that said the same thing that
Yep,
we finding out now that are GMO seeds, that they're saying they're heirloom seeds.
yep, yep. Yep. So just because they say something, yeah, like you said, always research it further.
Mhm.
Yeah, and this just happened not too long ago with a big company. If you Wide Family Farm, if you go, uh, I don't know if she has the video up anymore or not, because
Miss Courtney, is it on Wide Family Farm or is it on Grow Big TV? Or
well, they talk about it
okay,
on both of them. So
all right, let's share
I don't want to say the companies or anything like that.
the.
Yeah. You think about it jumps out to me. I spend a lot of time reading and studying the Bible, and you read about a lot about the end times, and you read about wars, you read about famines, and that's where this kind of takes me to, because you think about, not only have we lost 95, at least 96 possibly percent of the varieties of seeds, so we're down to like 4 to 6% of the seed variety left. The other are extinct, as in will never be here again. And now you have a handful of companies that have patents on those.
Hmm.
That, my
And they're
friends,
still threatening.
yeah, that, my friends, is setting the stage for uh, something very bad.
Complete control over your food.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
Ark Man too has a lot of I think yeah, he has playlists. A lot of things with wild edibles and a lot of different information. So I put his thing in his chat, or yeah, his link in the chat. So you guys got anything you want to add to this before we start? I guess 101 is not going live tonight now.
I don't know.
No, he's not going to. Mr. Bear there, Jeff told Grace, and Grace told me. I missed it in chat. I'm not sure if 101 messaged or not. But anyways, if you guys want to play trivia, or if you guys want to chit chat some more and interact with everyone in chat, or if anyone else wants to come up in here, we'll go another 40 minutes or so.
You can go as long as you want.
Or are we done? You want to be done
I
now?
probably won't be part of that.
No way. Yeah. I'm telling you guys, I'm gonna warn you guys.
1 hour. 1 hour is about it.
PNW says, let's do trivia. I'll do trivia for a little bit.
For a little bit, because I'm going to be honest with you guys today. Today's Saturday, and it's not even a day off. Our weekends are becoming like our weekdays. It's getting very, very hard. We have a lot of things that we're not really willing to talk about out here on the internet. But we've got like a lot of stuff going on, which it's good stuff. It's just busy.
Yeah.
And also means that we have to work more. We actually have to like work more to get more money to do the things that we want to do and get, right?
A lot more.
Yeah. I mean, we've got a daughter graduating in June, and we're very, very proud of her. So there's things that we're working on there, because you gotta work on things even though it's like months in advance or years in advance.
Harvest Mary Moon, it's good to see you, my friend.
I will be right back.
Always good to see you.
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Harvest Mary Moon.
So you see what happened just now, right?
No, I'm gonna be right. I'm gonna be right back.
He's
I'm
like, let's
handing-
go another 40 minutes as she disappears.
I'm handing this over to these 3 fine men, and all in chat. 5 minutes.
Yeah. I plan on going to that seed swapping event next week, and definitely gonna bring some of this stuff up.
Yeah, you
Spark the
just
conversation.
see what kind of feedback you get from folks. See if they know about this, and see if you can get any new intel.
That's exactly what we're looking for, Watt, because I mentioned it to a few people in the produce department at Hannaford.
Mm-hmm.
And even the guy who works in the produce, who's one of the managers, and he was shocked to hear what I had to say about this.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
next Saturday, I believe. That's when it is.
Can I tell them about the ID thing?
The what?
The ID thing today.
Oh, of course you can.
So
Here, you can even show it to him.
yeah,Ll show.
Peanut sent us
Peanut,
these.
yeah, Peanut, the nut house.
You have one too.
He sent us these IDs. It's like a driver's license kind of thing. I'm gonna go full screen for just a moment. Okay, so but it's like a driver's license, right? Interstate driver's license.
Y'all know I'm ornery.
Right. So now let me get me off of full screen here. Don't want to do that to you. So we're in the process of doing something today, and we both got to present our identification. So I give my driver's license, and they take the information, and it comes time to her. She gave this really official person this license. Okay, the lady takes this and looks at it, and she just struggles for a moment. She takes her glasses, puts them on, and she's looking at it even closer. And the lady, this really nice official looking lady, she just busted out laughing, the loudest laughing I've heard in a long time. It was amazing. Interstate driver's license, Bigfoot, aka Sasquatch. She's like, wow, you're 8'2".
Nice.
With piercing red eyes. That's good stuff. And you know, that's the kind of things that I have the pleasure of dealing with on a daily basis. Amazing. Yeah, you have to you have to just be prepared when you go out into public with my wife. We're killing time here. So we went to, this has been several years ago. We went to Red Lobster. And you know that wire mesh basket that the Cheddar Bay biscuits come in?
Yeah.
It's the wire mesh basket with the napkin in it, and the biscuits are on top of that. So we're getting finished up, and she takes the napkin out of that wire mesh. So she just has this wire mesh bowl. She takes that thing and she holds it up to her face. And she gives her best Hannibal Lecter impersonation. You know, hello, Clarice, that kind of thing.
Hello, Clarice.
That's the kind of stuff that I get the pleasure of seeing quite often.
That would be funny.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff. I don't know that we're going to get into trivia tonight.
Oh, my secrets.
Yeah, I'm telling, no, not all your secrets. We don't have that much time.
Yeah, it's never a dull moment.
No, never ever. We have. I'll share something else kind of funny. We have a It's only 4 foot high. It's really not.
I'm 5'3".
Wow, yeah.
Okay.
But it's something that you bought. We have this. It's a 4 foot. Yeah, fava beans. Yes, exactly. We have this 4 foot high. It's a plywood cutout of Bigfoot, and it's painted. It's gorgeous.
I've showed it in videos.
Yeah, and we have it. Like if you come to our house and you walk up the walk, this thing's like standing there.
Yeah, usually by like a big thing with it's Bigfoot wood.
It is classic to see like after dark deliveries show up as they're walking up this walk.
They stop.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
His name is Spruce.
It's amazing.
And the money there's a wife and man and wife who do this, and they do 8 foot and 4 foot. So they're really good about using all the wood too. And what they do is a big percentage. I think it's like 75% or 70% goes to the breast cancer awareness, which is super cool.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So they go to the big, they weren't there this year, but hopefully they'll be there this year. They go to the Sasquatch Fest and they sell these things, but right there at their little, like each vendor has their own tent. And right there, they have their computer and they put your name right in, and you can put any name you want in, but you go in as someone who's donated to the breast cancer awareness, and it's really cool. But yeah, it's also really funny. Actually, did I give you that picture in the email, or do I have to show it here in my pictures from my phone? Miss Lurie's World sent us a picture, which we found amazing. We'll turn the brightness up here.
I'll go full solo again.
Take the pledge. Now, there's one thing I struggle with in here about science, but you know,
it's just cool.
This is so cool. And Lori, thank you very much. Take the pledge.
It's an acrostic of Bigfoot. BIGFOOT.
Right. Be kind. Inspire others. Get outside. Follow science. Organize. Change. Only leave footprints. Tell your friends. And it's Bigfoot.
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 How to do this. I'll put it up as a community
post. That's a good community post.
Yep. But thank you, Lori,
thank
and
you,
the
Lori.
Rice family for finding that for us and thinking of us.
Apple pie and ice cream sounds good.
Yes, it does.
Pie and ice cream.
Oh, and grape jams. Congratulations.
Wait a minute. Who just took this? I know the spam earlier, but who took this to food?
Hi, Jeannie. Probably grape gems or bear.
Okay, I need some investigatory work in chat. Who? Okay, and fava beans kind of started it.
Fava beans. It was cool. Yep.
All right. Hey, sister in Christ. Good to see you.
Hi,
I
sister.
don't think I've had the fava beans. Oh,
I don't think I want them after that movie.
I've had them. They're
Is it-
actually pretty good.
Pretty good.
I can't say anything, Grape Jams. I just got the email.
Annette, laugh out loud. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know if you guys can hear our daughter in the back of the house giggling up a storm. So y'all ready? You guys hear her?
I'm here. I think
No,
I'm here.
I was asking if you guys could hear Allie.
I don't think so.
I'm going to ask a favor.
I got wind blowing like crazy, so I
Oh,
can't
and
hear much in the background.
I'm gonna ask the favor.
I'm going to drop a link in chat. And this guy, he's not the most dazzling or like
I wanted to.
no, he's not like strikingly handsome. He's not even really that smart, but he's just a good friend.
He strikes a pose pretty good though, and he's a pretty good rapper.
Yeah, a pretty good rapper. But he's like 16 subscribers short of 1,000. So I'm gonna put this very humble and modest
Harry Bigfoot
gentleman, his channel, and if you find the kindness in your heart, if you need something to put you to sleep at night, just subscribe to this channel, watch it for like 3 minutes, boom, you're out. That would be yeah. So I just dropped the link there in the chat. If you're not subscribed to that guy, just for pity's sake, give him 16 subscribers so he can get over 1,000.
Well, and you gain a lot too on Sundays and Thursdays, and yeah, you might be even this guy might even be a good teacher, maybe. I was ready for Bible trivia.
I'm open for anything.
All right, or like I said, we can sit and talk.
Okay, how about we do this? We do
Coney Island hot dogs.
how about we do 10 Bible trivia questions, and we're just going to do it general.
Okay, sounds good.
10.
All right, there you go.
I'm exhausted.
Okay, here we go. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When that stack is gone, Bible trivia is done.
Okay.
Okay, so we can't use that one.
And we're gonna use chat.
Yeah.
Everybody in chat is gonna do this with us.
Yeah. So the first trivia question is just a general question. Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. I want to shout out one more channel, please. Help me out here.
You can't ride a motorcycle. Don't ride up hills.
Ride a motorcycle up hills.
He couldn't get gear. He had stopped at the top of the hill and couldn't figure out how to get up there because you can hear it.
Can you help me out with Ralph's channel, please? I'm subscribed. I'm having a brain cramp. My brain is like fuzzed right now.
Fuzz. You got fuzz brain?
I do. And it's not even to do with the white matter, I don't think anymore. OF, not OG. It's a long title. Sorry. Give us just a minute here. All
Stand by.
right. So there's a man who actually just Josh actually with the help of all of y'all went over and got this man to 1,001.
1.01.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, but you tell him.
Yeah, this gentleman, his name's Ralph, and he's partly disabled, but Ralph has a heart for God, and he has a really good relationship with his pastor, and they do some stuff together, and he prays.
And he goes live,
and
even if it's just 10 minutes.
It's nice just to support people. And
he had a good short today.
Yeah. And
Sue, good to see you.
I like how he yeah. I can't talk tonight. I love the praying
Mom?
without ceasing.
Yeah.
Like, stop, don't embarrass anyone, but maybe you're in a store and you see somebody and they're like, will you pray for me? And, you know, most of us will be like, oh yeah, I'll put you on the prayer list. I've done that. I've said that. Or we'll pray for you. But you know, then your day goes on and then you might get busy and you might forget. And as long as you're not embarrassing the person, like, just pray for them right there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm.
So,
That's what when that where I when I wear that hat the 77 times,
Mhm.
there'll be people ask, and there you can tell the difference between the people. Some people will like, oh, that's cool, oh, and they want to know more. And there's the people, oh, like they're
Disappointed.
not one of those.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Trivia question number 1. Just a general question. What chapter of Psalms starts with this? What chapter of Psalms starts with this? It's one of the most famous Psalms. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. What Psalm is that? The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want.
like a number.
Yeah, what chapter or what Psalm is that? Like, is it the 150th Psalm? Minkadeer is really close. Yeah, Kitty's got it. That's Psalms 23.
23, Joe.
I
Lord is
was
my
going to guess
shepherd,
21, but
shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pasture. Okay. Okay. Trivia question number 2. This is a little bit tougher. How many times hotter did Nebuchadnezzar command the furnace to be heated after the 3 Hebrew men refused to bow down to his image?
you just went over this too.
How many times hotter did Nebuchadnezzar command the furnace to be cranked up?
300.
300 times hotter?
I'm just shooting from the hip. I don't know.
Just remember,
Oh.
yeah, Sue and Kitty have it. It's 7 times hotter.
Hi, Christy
Man,
Bond.
way off.
You think about that number 7, that's like completion or refinement. I think Ross could probably attest to that, probably even deeper. But that testing of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the fiery furnace was a complete
makes
testing.
sense.
Yeah.
Testing,
And
refining.
you asked a question about that. Where was Daniel?
Yeah. Where was Daniel during the fiery furnace?
Where was he?
He's not in the book of Daniel, you know, the book of Daniel about Daniel the prophet. He wasn't there in the account of the fiery furnace. And that's a question I've had. Where was Daniel? Is there a message there? Anyway. Okay.
3 fava beans.
Back to fava beans.
And it's fava.
Okay.
Hey,
The book of Ruth comes after what book? The book of Ruth comes after what book? I hear Bible pages crinkling in the background.
Ed?
Hi, Annette. Hi, Lisa. Lucia.
feel like I should know automatically.
The book of Ruth comes after what book?
I can hear Bible pages going.
All right. Thrifty Endeavors and Adventures. TEA. Says Judges, and that would be correct.
Judges. Good one.
Very good. Okay. Question number 4. The land promised to the Israelites by God was said to be flowing with what? The land promised to the Israelites by God was said to be flowing with what?
Me?
I think Ross actually put it in the chat earlier. Yeah, Kitty's got it.
Oh, well, I got part of it.
Flowing with milk and honey. Minka dear, good job.
Ooh,
Kitty's all over this trivia tonight.
sounds good.
Yeah, Dana B's got it. Very good job.
Milk
B
and
Charming
honey.
got it. Very good job.
There. Hey, Miss Chicken Noodle.
That's what I forgot to get, honey.
Okay, now this is it's called Trivia Timeline. I'm going to give you 3 different events. You have to put them in order. A, B, C, C, B, A, whatever the order is. Arrange these 3 events in order.
All right.
A, Joshua becomes leader of the Israelites. That's A. B, the city of Jericho falls. C, Joshua builds an altar to God. That's A, B, and C. A, Joshua becomes leader of the Israelites. B, the city of Jericho falls. C, Joshua builds an altar to God.
Is that BAC?
It is not BAC.
It's
Stuff wrong. Oh, we got a cab over there. We got ACB,
ACB.
CAB,
CAB.
I don't see it yet. A, Joshua becomes the leader of the Israelites. B, the city of Jericho falls. C, Joshua builds an altar to God. There we go. B Charming got it. It's exactly in the right order.
Oh, no kidding.
Oh,
Joshua was the leader.
Oh,
He led the march against Jericho, and then he built the altar to God. A, B, C. Tricky, tricky.
wow.
Good job,
Good
B.
Okay, here we go. This one is a who said it? Who said this in the Bible? As long as I am in the world, I am the light of the world. Who said that? As long as I am in the world, I am the light of the world. Who said that?
I know. Kitty.
I think I know.
Yeah, you should know.
Christy Bonds. Thrifty Endeavors and Adventures. T.
Jesus.
Christy.
Jesus himself. As
There you
long
go.
as I am in the world, I am the light of the world. Jesus himself. Very good job.
I
Let's
think
see.
Grape Gems went and got that apple pie and ice cream.
I think so too. She probably got the girls making ice cream.
Sue says, "Didn't Joshua build the altar after crossed the water?" Maybe there were 2 accounts of altars built. It's possible, Sue. That's a good, very, very good point.
We may have to go back and read that.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. And you only have 10 seconds. This is think fast. In 10 seconds.
Let me get the timer going.
You ready?
Yeah, I got.
Just do a hand count. 5.
Okay, fine. I'm not
Okay.
good at seconds. So.
In 10 seconds.
One Mississippi.
Dump the timer. I'll say go.
You have to wait till we hear the question first.
Yeah. I better read fast. In 10 seconds, name 3 mothers in the Bible. Go.
Mary.
Mary. Oh, you said Mary.
That's the easy one.
It's a good question.
3 mothers in the Bible. Kitty got it.
And I just got to 10 Mississippi.
I was gonna say, wasn't there Ruth?
Mary, Eve,
Eve,
Ruth.
Those are all mothers.
Oh,
Why did I think of Eve?
yeah, that's the first one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. Milk and Honey, you just missed your trivia question.
Hey, Milk and Honey Heritage Fire.
Good to see you. Yeah,
I
we
didn't
just
hear the buzzer.
we just asked the trivia question.
Oh, that stopped it at 10 Mississippi.
Yeah. We just asked the trivia question. The land promised to the Israelites by God was said to be flowing with what? And then you show up. Milk and honey. Very good. Okay, we got 3 questions left. This one is, who said it? Who said this? Okay, this one will make you think a little bit. Who said this? Though I should die with thee, yet will I not deny thee. Though I should die with thee, yet will I not deny thee. Who said that?
Remember his name.
Was that the guy on the cross next to Jesus?
I think Kitty's going, oh, we got Miss Dana B coming in there. Yeah, that was definitely Peter. Good job, Dana B. Thrifty Endeavors, Be Charming, are in the house. Yeah.
Now,
Miss Sue.
if Grape Jones wasn't getting pie and ice cream, she probably would have had that too.
Too late. Too late. Let's see.
A lot of good answers.
Okay. Oh, this is a good one. What island was John living on when he wrote the book of Revelation?
Oh,
Does it start with a C?
Nope.
Crete.
Nope.
I just read this too.
What island was
know.
John living on when he wrote the book of Revelation? Kitty's all
Yeah, there it is.
Patmos. Good job, Kitty.
Yeah.
Kitty's quick.
Oh, yeah. Dana B's there. Sue's there. We got some trivia masters in here tonight.
Is it
All
still
right.
called that?
Yeah. Talking to family from the Philippines. All right.
Where is this? Oh, okay. Yay.
Yeah.
Tell the family we all says hi.
Operator says John's Island. I think we'll accept that. Chicken Noodle Girl says the island of misfit toys. Very good. Okay. This is a tough one, I think. How many fish and bread did Jesus use in the feeding of the 5,000? How many fish and bread did Jesus use in the feeding of the 5,000?
5 fish and 3 bread.
You're close, kind of. Yeah, we need to know how many fish and how many loaves of bread. Both.
Combined?
I think Kitty has it.
17.
Kitty is, I'll give you a hint.
Close.
Kitty is extremely close.
This. I
Yep,
thought.
right here. Patriot, that one.
Okay, I had it backwards, and I don't know why I
2
had
fish,
it backwards.
5 loaves. Very good.
Hey,
You had the right number, Kitty. Just flip flop.
Hello, Patriot.
Good to see you, Patriot.
Yeah, it had to be 7.
All
I don't
right.
know why I had that backwards for
Very
some
good.
reason.
That was 10 questions.
Well, that was short.
Well, how many more do you want to do? What time is it? We got like 15 minutes left.
Yeah, those went kind of fast, didn't they?
They did. They went by quick.
All right, we got 5 more in us. Okay, this is a good one. What is the last book of the Old Testament? What is the last book of the Old Testament? I'm putting my money on Miss Sue. The last book of the Old Testament. And I'm hearing pages crinkling.
Sue's like, how many baskets? She's
Yeah.
got her own questions up
Uh-huh.
in here. How many baskets? There was 12, wasn't there? Each disciple brought one around.
I don't even remember.
I
It
think
sounds right.
I
Yeah.
think there was 12 baskets.
Yeah.
I mean, I could be wrong.
Be Charming, Malachi and Thrifty Endeavors and Adventures,
That's
Malachi.
Christy Baum.
Thrifty Endeavors is Christy Baum.
Yes.
Ah. Yep. Last book of the Old Testament is Malachi.
Malachi.
Very good. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. This will get you guys thinking. What were the names of Adam and Eve's 3 sons? At least the names that are listed. What were the names of Adam and Eve's 3 sons?
I always forget.
Yeah, 2 are pretty
Starts
simple.
with an A.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't think of the
Cain
third
and
one.
Abel's the easy one. I don't remember the third
Oh,
one.
that's right.
Yeah, Dana B's all over it. Seth, Cain, and Abel. Very
Yeah.
good.
Yes, yeah.
Cain and Abel, I remembered, and I forgot. I couldn't remember the other one.
Very good. Very good job, Dana.
So-
Okay, this is a good one. This is a who said this. Whomsoever I shall kiss,
Mhm.
that same is he.
Mm.
Take him and lead him away safely.
You
Oh,
just
yeah.
said it.
Yeah.
I win. You
You
just
said
said
it
it.
a second ago, yeah.
Yeah.
Whomsoever I shall kiss, that same is he.
Yes, Ginger, or PNW,
Yeah,
Ginger
that is
Ninja.
Judas. Bonus
The
points.
bad
What
guy.
is Judas's last name? You get 5,326 bonus points, which are useless and worth nothing
And
other
only
than.
to be redeemed at Bushcraft.
Yeah, you can redeem them at Bushcraft's channel. He will package up and mail you a beard hair.
No.
And I've heard there's magical properties.
No.
Some would say.
Some would say. Yeah, Judas Iscariot. Yeah. All right. Very good.
Period.
Oh, goodness. And a pause real quick. Ginger Ninja, how are the children and how did their trip go? And how's the family going? Because the last live that we did, we learned quite a bit. And we were just wondering how things were going. Anyways, while she answers, we could go more.
Okay, we have another who said it. This is a tough one, but we can get this. Who said this? Wilt thou also destroy the righteous with the wicked? Wilt thou also destroy the righteous with the wicked? Who said that?
Noah.
No, good guess though.
Or the
Hmm.
No,
who was that?
sounds like something I thought
Noah was a good guess, but it's not Noah. Chris
No.
Pyatt, you are really, really close.
The one walking away from the city.
It was actually Abraham who said that. It was Abraham Lot's cousin, I believe.
Good job, Sue.
Yeah, Kitty and Sue both got it.
Oh, Kitty. Oh, I see Kitty. I didn't see what that was.
Yeah, it was Abraham. That's when God was going to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
You were on the right track with the
Oh.
judgment, though.
Ouch, Ninja Ginger. Or Ninja.
Ninja
I
Ginger.
get,
Ninja Ginger.
Ginger.
I get my words backwards sometimes and I stutter, especially when I'm gotten brain issues. He burnt his hands though afterwards. But otherwise, I'm glad that they're all doing good and that we ask for healing in Jesus' name with his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ouch. Mustard.
Okay. Our next one also is a who said it? Who said this? Oh, this is a good one. Who said this? My son, God will provide himself a lamb for a burnt offering. Who said that? My son, God will provide himself a lamb for a burnt offering.
We just talked about
Isn't it Abraham again?
him.
Yeah, it's Abraham.
Yes.
Very good. Oh, you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just paining myself.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, Abraham. You guys got it. Okay, this next one is tougher. And I have to say this the answer to this one is one of the books in the Bible that I struggle with the most. I'm just now really coming to a place where it's starting to God's leading me through this one. It's a tough book. Who said this? For I know that my Redeemer liveth, and that he shall stand at the latter day upon the earth. Who said that? Chris Pyatt, yeah. You cheated, Chris. Yeah, it was Job. For I know that my Redeemer liveth, and that he shall stand at the latter day upon the earth. That's Job. That's a tough book. Let's see, we got about 8 minutes left. We can do a few more.
Oh, by the way, we're going to be having kidney beans growing inside to like harvest.
Yeah, do kidney beans need pollinated?
Like, do I have to run the toothbrush over them like I do the
We need to look
tomatoes?
that up.
Yeah, because we planted way too early. I don't know what I was thinking, because like we plant our blue lake bush beans right outside. That's totally what we should have done with the kidney beans. I wasn't thinking. Again, I was very anxious and let's get it started in here.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo. Yeah, it was all up in there like that. Yeah, I know. Don't sing. Oh, we have
Okay.
snow peas. What are snow peas? Snow peas are so good. I grow them every.
I just
Bear.
eat them off the vine.
Yeah, bear. Ours grow really, really tall, and like, or you can vine them around of whatever lattice or like the chicken wire or whatever you want.
Oh, I thought that's when you went out and you
Something.
saw the yellow snow.
No, so snow peas are like a flat pod. They're a flat pod, and you can put them in different dishes, like you can put them on your salads and just eat them raw, or you can throw them in a
Stir fry.
Yeah,
Stir
stir
fry,
fry.
yeah.
It's really good. You don't want to let them grow too long, because then the peas get like really, really big,
Hard.
right, and hard. But I mean, if you want peas, then I would do, peas and let them grow out, and then you save the peas for peas, right? Yeah.
Bushcraft just dropped an amazing channel there. I'm sure you guys are already subscribed to Joyful Noise and Notes.
Thank you, Bushcraft.
But if you are not,
Yeah, I did their Vineyard Chicks channel, but I did not do Joyful Noise and Notes.
What are you waiting for?
They're live tomorrow at 10:30 in the morning Eastern time. Before Dig Deeper Ministry. Hey, Mary Luck.
hey, Mary,
Just so you
know, I don't know if you guys noticed, but they're shutting down 75% as a fire department in Cincinnati on March 14th or the 15th.
Why?
Wow.
That's not good.
No, that's
Pretty
not
big
good.
city.
In Cincinnati, like in Ohio?
Yeah.
Why?
They say budget
What's-
cuts, but it seems like
Budget
there's something
cuts
else
or-
going on.
Okay, but what's in Ohio and what's there? Oh, I can see a lot going on in the block.
Well, it's a big city. It's wokeness.
No, but like, why would you shut down 75% of them?
We talk about budget cuts. One of the things that I thought was strange on the local budget cuts in my area is talking about shutting down local parks.
What the
Mhm.
heck?
Got like 10 major parks here in my area that's up on the chopping block are voting to see if they're going to get funded or however that goes.
You know what you have to do? You have to go and get a committee that will take over the duties of them.
Yeah,
Parks.
a lot of
That's
Yeah.
what we had to do here in town
our
until the kids got bad and they were shut down because of that.
a lot of our fire department is volunteer too, and I get actually Ginger Ninja something that's
Mhm.
going to happen there, and I hope not. But with
Yeah,
like,
a major city like Cincinnati, it's not volunteer.
and
It's-
that's what I'm thinking. Like with
Yeah.
what's been going on in all these other states with these bigger cities, I mean, they really need their fire department, because look what's been going on. Things have just been setting ablaze for like rampantly the past few years. More
Mhm.
so than I'm going to say more so than other years.
Mhm.
Did you have more cards? 3 more.
There's 1,000 cards there, but
Okay, we're done.
Yeah, I think we'll wrap up.
Yeah.
And I think we
For
have
these
a
guys.
three-way tie for champion of trivia tonight. Actually, it's like a five-way tie. And the
Triple
winners of
crown.
trivia, yeah, no, it's more than that actually. The winners of trivia tonight they gotta be let's see, we'll go Thrifty Endeavors and Adventures, Sue, Miss Dana, and Kitty.
No, you're all winners. You get a trophy. You
Yeah.
get a trophy.
You-
You get a trophy. And everybody who participated, you all get a trophy.
Okay, Tom.
I'm sorry, everybody else lost. Read your Bible more.
I know I need to.
No, just kidding. It's fun. You know, you think of just that word trivia, you think of trivial, not kind of lighthearted, not important, but something as trivial as Bible trivia, it just helps you learn.
It's important. It keeps your mind sharp and let you know you get things backwards every now and then.
And Grace Johnson has a very important announcement. Hulk, smash that like button. Please hit that like button for Miss Lake.
And hit it as hard as you want. We're not responsible for damages.
Yeah.
And
any injuries sustained or keyboards broken from Hulk smashing, we're not responsible.
And as Buckeye Bigfoot likes to say that I've now ran with is Hulk smash that was Squatch smash the like button and smash that algorithm in the Squatch crotch.
Yeah.
It does help with the algorithm.
Yeah, definitely hit that thumbs up. Even leaving a comment on the stream, it helps Lake's channel.
I think I just puked in my mouth a little bit talking about like buttons and algorithms.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're speaking AI.
It's kind of like spam.
Harvest Merriman says she used a mallet to smash it.
Oh, wait. Mr. ER, Eric says, I got a rock. Speaking of rocks, which, I think I am wearing that shirt today. This one's an older one now, but you guys see that? You can read it.
Not all who wander are lost. Some are looking for cool rocks.
Yeah, that's me.
I used to be a rock hound.
I've got rocks everywhere. I even have a rock from when I was little that my brother and I fought over. And some of you guys know that story, and I might have even told it publicly. But I've had a rock since I was like 11, 12 years old that's sitting out on the table out there. I love rocks. Rocks.
When I lived in Idaho, I used to go out because I found out that you could sell certain rocks. And I used to make some good money going out in the woods and finding, because there's a lot of, rock formations and stuff in Idaho. I found fossils and all kinds of stuff.
And potatoes.
Yes. Yes. Kitty, I know where to find your comments. So I'm going to tell you guys a little secret. I don't know if it's a secret. Kitty, is that okay if I tell a secret? She visits a video that I did a while back every day and listens to it every day. And it's something that we share that is really, really cool. And she'll leave a comment there about, not every day she leaves a comment, but, she'll leave a comment over there. And sometimes it's a prayer. Sometimes it's, asking for prayers. It's good news. It's just, but every day. And if you can just find that nugget sometimes, a good positive nugget that helps you get through a day or a night, whether it be every day or through hard times or good times, that's good. We all need a nugget every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
Like we read our Bible and you get that nugget and hold that onto that nugget.
I like the 20-piece.
The 20-piece nugget.
Yeah. That's a good chicken
as long as it doesn't come from McDonald's.
Yeah, he likes barbecue sauce and I like hot mustard. Yeah. It's too funny.
Yeah.
That song does it for me. Yeah, it does it for me too. I don't know why. And thank you, all of y'all. I did not write the fight song, but all of you guys that spoke to, I made that for someone last year.
2
I just
hours. I'm
got
out.
a pen drop. I made that
drop.
for somebody last year. Plus, I needed it myself. And yeah, keep on uplifting people. Like if you have something on your heart, like I went back and forth with this for like a week, and I'm like, do I drop it? But I felt like at that moment, I just had this strong pull and push that other people needed that right now. So thank you guys.
Yeah,
You collect titanium. That's so cool.
the GMO seed threat, that's real.
Yeah. So we're gonna drop those links. Give us a minute or time after stream to connect all these tabs to the description of this because it'll go to a video afterwards. But go and watch that movie if you guys have an hour and a half. It's well worth the hour and a half. Where did I stick it?
It's powerful.
It is.
You get to see quite a bit of things from a Native American perspective, which is often a good thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to thank again Carson and Marlene for reaching out and sharing some things with us. That was very much appreciated.
Yes, and thank you to the Vineyard Chicks and to Bushcraft and Lazy Days Ahead for starting this seed saving challenge. And this is Survival Seed 2024 collab, I should say, not a challenge. It's a collab.
Is it tonight? I thought it was tomorrow.
No, before you guys, it is tomorrow, but before you go to bed, you want to do it. It starts at like 2 a.m. Right?
I can't wait for this time change.
I know. I don't mess with it because I don't have any regular clocks anymore. Well, I do. The one in the one of my truck, it's right half the year. Oh, guess what I'm doing after the live?
What?
Making cinnamon rolls.
No,
What are you doing?
Bible study.
You're doing a Bible study?
It's by myself, but yeah,
Oh,
it's a 40-day thing.
Oh,
cool.
yes, you told me about that. That's super cool.
And today's verse is Psalms 25:14.
You want to read it?
Sure. The Lord is a friend to those who hear or fear him. He teaches them his covenant. That's what the study is for today.
Very cool.
So those are on your Bushcraft family shorts, correct?
No, this
That's
is
something
a
different.
book. Yeah.
Okay. So your shorts that you're doing that are short like that is different from your 40-day thing that you're doing.
Yeah. The one from I've actually got a calendar and it has a blessing every day, so I just read it and put it up for a short.
So does
some of them are really good. I like the one from today. Job 42-2. That was a good one. Or Job.
Yeah.
Some people say Job. Some people say Job.
Took me 2 months to figure out how to change the clock in my SUV. If you'd have waited 4 more months.
Yeah, it'll fix itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have one clock here to do. Allie will take care of hers, the one with the hands. And other than that, it's just the microwave and stove. So everything else changes by itself.
Oh, good. Milk and Honey got the seeds.
TH2 is pumpkin time.
No, TH2 said Lake knows a lot about making shorts. Yeah, because tell him what
I told her she needed to make some shorts for her channel because shorts they hit the algorithm different and they help get you exposed to new people. So you need to make some shorts. So she literally went in and cut a pair of jeans and made shorts and made a video about it.
How did that do, by the way?
What, the video?
Yeah.
Like how many people watched it?
Well, did it do any good?
I have no idea.
You never know. Some videos go crazy.
Well, I was just doing it to be a stinker to him.
Yeah. But you never know. Because if yours do good, I'm gonna start cutting up my. Well, I don't have much pants. I
It's,
only wear
you
shorts.
know, I'll tell you, if I was in the shorts, maybe, but it's only gotten 352 views, opposed to all the tears and slamming doors. My bacon video with Allie got over 1,300 views. So, you know, like you said though, but I think if you did the cutoff shorts
No,
and wore them out in your garden or did some kind of Irish jig or something,
Yeah, that would
yours would
definitely.
get,
Yeah.
you would have like a
Yeah,
million views.
I think bushcraft should do that with cutoff, blue jeans, and doing like
Work boots.
an interpretive gardening dance.
Yes.
Shorts.
Yeah.
no,
Bushcraft wearing
no.
shorts.
Nobody wants to see
If you
me in
would-
short shorts.
If you would like to see that, redeem all of your points that you've won in Bible trivia at Bushcraft's channel, and request interpretive green shorts dance.
Yeah, so you could do cut off like clam diggers, you know, like longer shorts. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I did not waste or ruin a pair of pants. There was a hole in the crotch of those pants. I'm never going to wear those. I'm never going to wear those.
I'm gonna go get coffee.
No Harvest Merry Moon, no Daisy Dukes.
Right. This is Bigfoot just poofed. He's going to go get more coffee. So what do you guys want to end with? Because I'm going to go do that too. Coffee.
Oh man,
Oh, man.
it was a good day.
It was a good day. It was a good day. Today is a good day to have a great day.
Yep.
Yep.
Hopefully it'll be another one tomorrow.
Bushy Dukes. Oh boy.
I don't think it's
Bushy
supposed to rain
Dukes.
here tomorrow.
I love that. Bushy Dukes. Bib overall shorts. Yes, do that. Take a pair of those dickies.
I don't have bibs.
You could just roll up some pants and make shorts. I think that you would probably hit the algorithm with that.
I think I only have like 3 pair of pants. I have a bunch of shorts already.
Yeah, me too. Like I said, the only reason I did that is because I had a hole in my pants. So it was a great timing to just get under his skin. He's like, that's not what I meant. I'm like, gotta be more
Well, that's
specific.
what you got.
Gotta be more specific. I don't wear shorts. I bench and car seat gets hot. Oh yeah, like leather seats or like a bench. Yeah, when you sit on a hot or cold surface with shorts.
Oh yeah. It's
Yeah.
like out in Arizona, everybody has seat covers for that reason.
Yeah. I think some people call clam diggers like pedal pushers or like, long shorts or
Well, that's what I wear, skater shorts.
skater shorts. Yeah. So
Yeah.
make a pair of skater shorts.
I already have them though. Everybody sees me all the time with shorts on anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Bushcraft torque shorts. I don't know. Maybe a TikTok video.
No. Oh boy. I have somebody on TikTok that's following me around and oh boy.
Oh boy. Poor Bushcraft.
I forgot about it and I made a couple of videos the other day and I'm like, oh no, I forgot about her.
Yeah. Caprice. Harvest Merry Moon says Speedo. Oh boy. Oh boy. Y'all might want to end this. Starting to go sideways. Jeff's not even up here. We got chat to help that out.
You got Harvest Merry Moon in on it?
Hey, I didn't make Harvest Merry Moon do that.
Don't contaminate Harvest Merry Moon.
Yeah. And this is where Lake's gonna get real weird. I don't call Speedos. I have my own name for him. There was this man who used to walk around, and that's what he used to walk around in. Like, I mean, it was like nobody's business, no big deal, because he's like the only thing the man was wearing.
Nut huggers.
I call them nut huggers because like he'd go out to the mailbox and these things and talk with a mailman or mail lady Like there was no big deal to him. Like he just walked around, like mowing the lawn. I mean, anything he had to do outside, he was in these nut huggers. Like, and it was fine. It was just like but he wants to approach you and start talking to you, like, and you just keep your eyes forward because you see it coming and you're like, Dana V had a neighbor do that.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And this man was my and I still talk to these people. It's my ex father-in-law. Yeah, he used to do this. Still does it today in his 70s. Mowing the lawn.
There are some things that should never be worn.
But he still does it everywhere. Like if he could go to the store that way, he probably would.
You have to make pockets for him.
Jerry Lee. Hi, Jerry. Jeff and Espedo. I mean, I would still call them nut huggers. Yep, he wears short shorts. Ooh, that's what you could name your short bushcraft.
Short
Mhm.
shorts.
Or
But my
bushcraft.
shorts are not short though. They go down to my knees.
Bushcraft shorts. That's what you could name it. And then just have your shorts.
Jeff in a pink Speedo.
Hi, CJ. Jeff and oh geez, the pink one. Yeah, I can't imagine Jeff wearing pink, especially one of those. I cannot imagine that. Mm-mm.
I'm kind of worried about my garlic.
Your garlic? Why are you worried?
Because it's up pretty high already.
Your nut bra.
It's probably 4 inches tall now.
Well, did you see how tall Watts is in his buckets? His garlic's like,
Oh, it's probably almost doubled in that since that video.
yeah, I bet. Bushcraft family shorts, and I have a pair for all the family.
Nice.
I don't know.
Family set.
Bushcraft, I think you got some family shorts. Good night there, Miss Chicken Noodle. My daughter came over and steam mopped for me this past week. She wanted money. So I was like, you want money? Good. I want my floors done. I'm not even kidding. And Josh is over there, just give it to her. I'm like, no, not happening again. And I love my daughter. We both do. But no, $20 an hour. She didn't have to be here for 6 hours or anything, but she did a really good job and it helped me out a lot. And she got a new tire put on her rim. Yep. Yes, we will all stay out of trouble and stay out of those nut huggers. All right, guys, unless there's anything else you want to add, we're just going to say again, Joyful Noise and Notes goes live tomorrow morning at 10:30. We put the link in chat. After that, Dig Deeper Ministry will be live at 11:05. Monday.
Oh, well, if they want to know more about the seeds.
The seeds.
Sunday at 6 o'clock on the Vineyard Chicks homestead.
Sunday, yes. Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, Vineyard Chicks Homestead has a live about the Survival Seeds 2024. And every week they have somebody else come on, share some knowledge, talk about that. Then Bushcraft Family on Monday night at 7 p.m.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I should invite anybody. Nobody shows up.
Oh, we can show up. Oh, you mean the other one?
For garden stuff.
Oh. You're going to do the gardening thing for Monday?
Well, I usually do it for the first little bit, and then after that, we talk about whatever else.
Right.
Yeah.
And then following Bushcraft Family off Monday night is going to be the Vineyard Chicks live on Monday at 9 p.m. where they do really, really fun music. They have a playlist that you can look through prior, and then they take requests after they play some songs that they want to
got
play.
a lot of stuff coming up that you don't want to miss.
Yes, they do. They have a big, big surprise coming up on the 16th.
Oh, that's nothing compared to the other stuff coming up.
Yeah. I'm excited. I saw that they put out a puppy video that I have not seen yet. What about no. I don't know.
Speaking of seeds, we can count the seeds that are in an apple, but only God can count the apples that are in a seed.
What?
I heard Bigfoot.
But what are you hooting about?
That was deep, Watt.
About the apple seeds?
You hear what he said?
No. I was trying to gather something in my
Thanks.
brain. I'm really
Crippled.
sorry.
You've crippled my confidence.
I'm so sorry.
I loved it, bro.
Could you repeat
Nope.
that?
It was only we can count the seeds that are in an apple, but only God can count the apples that are in a seed.
That's a good one. Thank you. Now I only caught the half, like not even the other last half of that. You always have the coolest things to say.
Try to keep something on the back burner. You never know.
Yeah. So what else
Yeah.
we got, guys?
Oh, I'm definitely going to look up some more stuff on the seeds. I mean, that's a big topic,
It is.
Uh,
It is. And
uh,
telling other people about that, making them aware, and
Yeah.
it's not about the doom and the gloom of it. I mean, the history is something that's definitely something to be aware of, but like, how can we help fix it?
When you start saying 96%, that'll wake a lot of people up.
The gloom's already here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did trees? Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, nothing.
No, I want to hear what you said.
I don't remember.
Sorry, I was just gonna go into jokes.
It was a dud. It probably was a dud joke.
I just have a few jokes, and then we'll end this unless you guys have anything else. How do trees access the internet?
Oh boy, not this again.
Or bushcraft. They're like, not this again. He's already heard. How do trees access the internet? They log in. They log in. You get it?
Yeah, log.
Branch out.
Yeah. What did the tree do when the bank closed? It started its own branch.
All day around here.
I know, I had to like put this all on my phone. What did the trees wear to Mother Nature's pool party?
Hmm.
Come on, guys. What did the trees wear to Mother Nature's pool party?
Trunks.
Swimming trunks.
Oh, swimming trunks, yeah.
Yep. What type of tree fits in the palm of your hand?
Palm tree.
Yes.
There we go.
Okay.
I got one of them.
I like this one because it's about beavers. What did the beaver say to the tree? It's been nice gnawing you. How do you properly identify a dogwood tree?
Oh, that's a pretty tree. I love dogwoods.
They're gorgeous. One of my favorites. How do you
Yeah.
properly identify a dogwood tree? They're getting them in chat.
That one. That's the easy
I'd say
one.
by the leaves.
No.
How do you properly identify
there it is.
dogwood tree.
Yeah, there a couple got them.
By the part, yeah.
By the bark. I got 3 more. Where do
Juan
saplings
is
go?
not very good at the tree jokes.
Hey, Phillar. Phillar McCracken. All right, I got 3 more. Where do saplings go to learn? Huh?
Nursery.
No.
That's
Mm.
good one though.
Bear's asking if you can hear him. We
Yeah,
can't.
I can.
Okay. All right. Where do saplings go to learn? Elementary school.
Elementary. Oh, should have got that one.
2 more. What is every single tree's last or least favorite month? Every single tree's least favorite month.
Man.
Yep, it's definitely in the fall. September.
I was thinking like maybe November.
Poor Bushcrafts over there. I can see him in his chair with his cat going, oh, Lord, please make it stop. Why do trees hate tests? Why do trees hate tests?
They always fall.
Because they get stumped by the questions. And I think it was Bigfoot made up one last night. What was that one that you... Oh, okay. So this one is an original from Bigfoot because I'm telling him these things and then he's like, just shaking his head. So we go to bed with, why couldn't the tree win the race? Because he would fall before he could winter the race. It's actually pretty creative. He would fall before he could winter the race. That's good. Well, anyways, because he could not see that well. Yes. Bigfoot. Bear's trying to tell you something. Why did the half-blind man fall in the well? Because he could not see that well. All right. Well, now that we've lost half the people watching, you guys ready to end this thing?
You ever talking about dogwood? You ever heard the story behind the dogwood tree?
About Jesus, what people
Yeah.
think? Yeah.
Oh yeah, certain stories they've told about it.
Yeah. And like a dogwood tree, maybe a long time ago, might have been bigger and firmer and thicker.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's not really a big, strong tree,
No.
Tell it if you know it.
Was supposedly the story I heard is that the wood that Jesus was crucified on was supposed to be a dogwood tree. And I guess in turn, God blessed the tree and I guess cursed it, I guess, for that reason. But if you look at the flowers or the blooms that's on the dogwood tree, it has 4 petals. Each of the 4 petals tips have a slight red tint, I guess, to symbolize the
blood.
4 nails. The middle of a dogwood flower has like a little prickly looking crown, symbolized the thorn crown or the crown that he wore. And it usually starts blooming around this time or when it gets close to Easter. There's a lot of dogwood trees here in the area.
Yes. And the same, they also have a story about the sea creature, the silver dollar.
Yeah.
So that also has the holes. And then there's always this, I was going to go find my silver dollar, but I'm having a brain cramp. There's the one hole where on a silver dollar, which is not where the other ones are. Yeah, it is. What is it called? Yes, they are. It's the little
You mean a sand dollar?
sand dollar. Thank you. I told you my brain is not working today. It's been like a struggle today, really bad with like mashing up my words and like it's been really bad today. But anyways, yes, the sand dollar, it symbolizes Jesus on the cross, and even the part where they jabbed him on in the side after, because it has that one little mark at that part on a sand dollar. Yep.
Yeah, I just looked up an image. Yeah, if you look up the image, it almost kind of looks like a star, almost like a stick figure of a body.
Yeah. So that's
It's
the
pretty
body.
interesting.
That there's a whole story about that if you guys want to go look up about the sand dollars, not silver dollars. The silver dollars are the big coins. Yeah. I had white pink dogwoods in Georgia. Dogwoods are gorgeous. They're absolutely gorgeous.
They're big in Ohio.
Yeah. I did a door, a wood burning on one of our door, and it just happened to be that when I was doing the flowers in the tree, and I decided to go with dogwoods, but I did it with the knots of the pine, and it just happened to be the way they went. I had 12, Josh is over there like, did you mean to do that? And I'm like, what? And he's like, there's 12. He's like, and the one on the bottom is even the one that fell. That's like Judas. But I have all these dogwood flowers on there, and I happen to have 12. I said, well, the reason I did that is because I was following the knots, and I made every knot was the center of a dogwood flower. It's just the way I happened. So that door was just kind of meant to be. So then, of course, I am the door. I wrote on it with, was it 10? Is it 10:9? Yeah. John 10:9. I am the door. Hey, Camo Carl. Alrighty. Well, you guys have an amazing night. Thank you guys for showing up and doing this with us tonight.
Definitely.
Save your seeds and whatnot. I'm sorry my brain's a little backwards tonight. I've been kind of struggling with it all day. Drink more water. Anything else you guys want to add?
No, that's about it.
I think we about covered it all.
Okay. Good night, y'all. God bless. In Jesus' name.
Peace, love, and bacon grease.
It's good stuff.
And we say bye-bye.